Hi, I'm Eric Francis. I have a question for you artists. Have you ever completed a project that doesn't look quite right? Maybe an eye or nose is slightly off? This happens because we don't spend enough time on structure. If you have all the beautiful details on a weak foundation, you get the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So let's spend some time talking about form and structure. A problem with structure indicates a problem in perspective. We're going to have to see the thing in a whole new light. Here's what we're going to do. Very early on, before you begin to build up any details, we can apply the mirror test. Simply take your painting or your drawing, put it up in front of a mirror, and you'll be able to see where you went wrong. You might even try looking at it from a distance, or even putting it on its side. The idea here is trying to get a different perspective on the same thing. Or you could simply scan it. If it's not too big and you have access to a scanner, just run it through. Take a look at it on the screen. To establish proper form and structure, it's of vital importance that we complete each stage before moving on to the next. Here are the stages. First, we draw it in. Second, we give it an umber wash. Third, we lay out all the colors. Fourth, we add in the details. We have to stay away from spot painting. When you try to paint in the eye or the nose or the mouth or something like that, we have to completely lay out all the colors before we can move on to the final stage. We're going from general details to very specific ones. When evaluating your work, it's very important that you don't be overly critical. Don't look at your work and say, this is stupid or it's dumb or it's not working. No, it's much more important to ask a question like, how can I make this even better? This way your mind is on solutions. You see a problem, you see a solution. If you don't find that solution, you go out and you look for it. Something very specific. In this way, you become an expert. You become an expert at all the things you like. You're going to know as much about painting as a doctor knows about the human body. You might take classes, or read books, or search on YouTube for answers. Remember this, your teachers are experts at what they like. Keep that in mind when they tell you the do's and don'ts. Don't let anyone deter you with their rules. Just get whatever you can. Unless you have to pass a class, then you do exactly what they tell you. And if the information you're looking for doesn't exist, you can figure it out through trial and error. An example of that is when I was trying to learn how to paint black people's skin or these ethnic subjects I like to paint. I couldn't find much information, so through trial and error I figured it out. With a little bit of time and some energy, and most of all, you really have to want to do it. Now you got all of those, then there's nothing you can't do, and there's nothing you can't figure out. We've come to the end of this series. I hope you found this information useful. If you have, subscribe, like, favorite, or just leave me a message. I also want to let you know that these videos are made in response to questions I get asked, so feel free to ask me questions. like how to blend or how to paint an eye. Let me see your successes and your works in progress. I will be releasing videos every Tuesday. We're gonna call them How To Tuesdays. Until next Tuesday, peace.